Well, Galina Peycheva joins me now, and Galina, you're a Bulgarian farmer. You've come to talk to the forum today, and you will be discussing the common agricultural policy and what it means. The forum's theme this year is a new generation. Now, as a young farmer yourself, what would you say to those who perhaps don't view it as a rewarding career?
I would like to say that farming and being a farmer can be interesting, fun, profitable and challenging as any other profession, and it's a vocation that does not come inferior to any other profession. Actually, right now it's very difficult to be a farmer and very interesting to be a part of the narrative. So I would say for young people, don't be scared of farming. It can be done at any scale and in any country, and it's a very, very interesting journey.
Now, you talked about the challenges, and of course one of the challenges that we will be discussing in the forum today is the challenge of climate change. Climate change will affect the volatility of everything from the yield to the weather to currencies, and all of those things will have an effect on your business. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Climate change has been a fact. I have been farming for 13 years now, and I've already seen it happen. I've already seen the climate in Bulgaria turn into hot and arid with prolonged droughts followed by torrential rains. So we as farmers, we have to face this challenge. We have to adapt to the challenge. We also have to change the policies and help change and drive a change in the policies of the European Union and of our national governments if we want to succeed in farming our land. Definitely there have to be many changes to be made to accommodate the climate, because it will not go back to what it was.
You talked about changes in policies, both of your national Bulgarian government and of the EU. We're here in Brussels today, and later on you will be at the forum on stage discussing the future of the CAP, the Common Agricultural Policy, and whether it does fit with those challenges in helping you and providing security for you. What will be your main message there?
My main message is that the CAP is necessary. I know it has been blamed for inefficiency, for paying too much to produce too little, but it's our only tool of security in a time of a lot of turbulence. So we need the CIP to be sustainable, to try to change and to transfer our way of doing business into more sustainable approaches to farming.
Tell me finally a little bit about your farm, because you have been very much involved in diversifying the crop and looking at that in terms of sustainability and soil preservation. Tell me some of the changes that you've seen and introduced in the past 13 years.
Oh, I have done a lot of changes. First, my family was farming mostly oilseed, rape, wheat, barley, the traditional crops, but I saw that we had to change that because our soils were wearing thin. So first we stopped plowing, we turned to direct drilling. We also stopped or reduced greatly the amount of fertilizer and switched to phosphorus and nitrogen-fixing bacteria. We started using cover crops and different approaches in order to cope with water and wind erosion of the soil, and I have seen massive improvement over the last few years. Last but not the least, the change in the crop rotation was also due to the fact that the climate has changed. So I started growing coriander, cotton, milk thistle. Those are crops that are traditionally grown in the subtropical regions and not so much in the continental regions. But the truth is the Bulgarian climate now is more subtropical than it is continental. So we had to adapt, and I'm very proud of the adaptation because I'm proud and happy that I'm doing right by my soil and right by the future.
Thank you very much, and enjoy the forum today.
Thank you.
Thanks.